right back. Oh. Ah, nah, I'm just gonna go right into it.
Is Indara right? We're going to actually walk into Sandrak's trap.
It's not a trap. Sandrak fashions himself after the nobility of Aristea. He'll honor the tradition of Nosea as neutral ground.
Sir, I know you don't plan to surrender.
Not even a little bit. We'll take him by surprise, hit him with everything we got, and hope the power of that binding stone of his is found wanting.
Okay, so it's our trap, then.
The Immortals can't let Sandrak take control of magic, Jack. We have to take our chances.
Speaking of the Immortals and Sandrak having been an Immortal and you never telling me your fellow Immortal...
I figured this was coming. There's not a lot of time here. Safe to say, it's better if...
I had a right to know. You recruited me the day Sandrak destroyed my home. I've been fighting against Rasharn ever since you told me...
What difference would it have made?
I don't know. But how do you benefit by constantly keeping secrets from me? You could have told me about the Fonts long before any of this. You could have told me how using magic destroys the world before training me.
You joined the army, Jack, not the academy. You only needed to know what helped you in the field.
I don't feel that's a good enough answer, sir.
I'm sure you can live with it for the time being. If we survive Nosea, we can talk about it again. Now, a few pieces need to fall into place for this ambush to work. I need you to take this to Captain Selko.
A portal stone. Any message to go along with it?
Selko will know what to do. You'll find him in Lordsfell along with a battalion of our soldiers.
Understood. I'll head out now.
Okay.
Don't think I have a spell for that. So, Kirkin didn't say what that thing does.
Probably better you don't know, sir.
Is it though?
If you got captured.
Sure. It's just, if I knew the whole plan, it could be helpful, since I'm like, part of the plan. Am I right?
You have a point.
You aren't going to tell me, are you?
Nope.
Great. See you around, Captain.
Jack, Kirkin's asking for an update.
I delivered the portal stone to Captain Selko. What's next?
Rendezvous with the rest of us at Nocia. Our parley with Sandrak is imminent.
Parlay.
What?
Never heard anyone actually use that word.
It's the nerves.
Uh-huh. See you soon.
Okay. Hopefully I don't get ambushed anywhere here. There's a tendency to do that. Same ambush pattern, more likely. Oh. I was never gonna go into that. And then we're gonna get the same thing here again, I feel. Oh, yeah, we have enough power to stuff. Interesting. Oh, probably could have fast travel here. Why didn't we fast travel here? That's another. Interesting. Yeah. Now we're going to here. Broadcast teleport right there. You see that same place? I need to do like a chickaroo. Interesting.
That's Nocia up ahead. Game face, Jack. Uh-oh.
how funny? If he's still there. Taking too long.
Can I call dibs?
Not the time, Jack.
So, what's the plan?
To know, this all feels a bit improvisational, if I'm being honest.
You bring no banner?
Didn't feel the need.
I held a small hope you might see reason. Yet you remain the same Kirkin that made me abandon the Immortals years ago. Obsessed with victory, stranger to compromise. Your eye ever bent towards the world's ruin.
And you just want to save it.
I can. With this, its mastery over the fonts means I can end the war.
You mean win the war? By turning the rest of us defenseless?
In our every meeting, a yipping pup.
Jack's right, though. You're not worthy of that power, Sandrak. Your airships bomb the free cities of the East and then wonder why they resist you now? The last order that surrendered to Rasharn, you burned their ambassadors alive. If my eye is ever bent towards the world's ruin, it's because I'm trying to stop the man causing so much of it.
Please, don't make me do this.
Captain Selko. You went mad. You didn't abandon us. You were exiled. And I'm still paying the price for not killing you.
Remember, this blood is on your hands.
It's the wound!
He's moving it!
We have to go! Now! Fall back!
Devin.
Jack, glad you're on your feet. That could have been so much worse. Took ages, but Zendara was finally able to dig you out of the rubble.
Oh, no, not her. I rather would have died. I'm never living that down.
Nope. Never.
How many did we lose?
Considering Sandrak just dropped a city into the wound, surprisingly few. But enough to have made his point. Kirkin's left for Lavenry to talk with the king. He wants a full surrender after Nicaea. There's even talk that Kirkin's emergency powers may be rescinded.
So who's in charge?
Zendara. And I'll warn you, she's in a bit of a mood.
Kind of on brand for her.
I heard that.
Whoops.
Meet us in the war chamber, Jack. We've come to the conclusion that we're in desperate need of a plan.
You have come to the conclusion that you're in desperate need of a plan. Okay. Kind of funny to hear that though. It's almost like you didn't have a plan before.
Kirkin may be gone, but our job's still the same. Eliminating Sandrak and his hold over the fonts.
There are 5, right? He can't have them all yet. We may not know what the Binding Stone does, or how Sandrak uses it, but we can try and keep him away from the rest if all of us just... What?
The fonts are hidden from us, Jack. Invisible. Buried in the liminal spaces where the borders between Aveum and the Shrouded Realm are weakest.
We only know the location of 2. The Palathon is actually built around one, and the other is in the Tower of Masks in Risharn.
Which means Sandrak's already used the Binding Stone to absorb its power.
We have to assume he has.
Technically, we now know the location of 3 fonts, but the one in the Pale Forest is, well, you saw what happened to it.
So that leaves the last 2, and only Sandrak knows where they are. Fine. Pin that. We concentrate on the Binding Stone instead. We know where that is. We just need to learn how to shut it off. And fast.
Not necessarily. According to my research, a Thradakol takes a huge toll on its possessor. Sandrak will have to rest before doing another stunt like that. We may have a little time.
Which leads us to former Grand Magnus, Thaddeus. Kirkin's predecessor, now in exile. The oldest of us that still lives. By all accounts, he was an expert on Aristea. If there's a weakness to the very Aristean Binding Stone, he'll know about it. In theory.
Sticky wicket, the situation with Thaddeus.
That's not important.
Kinda feels like it is.
What Zendara means to say is it doesn't matter that Thaddeus hates the Immortals and everything we stand for, because you'll undoubtedly figure out a way to convince him to help us. And a bonus potential setback, because the universe is cruel. Like the remaining fonts, we also don't know where Thaddeus is.
His last known location was the Sky Islands of Oriman, digging through the archives at the Library of Akoth.
Okay, then what are we waiting for? I go to Orman, make nice with a friendly librarian.
Actually getting to Oriman is difficult, Initiate. You're gonna need to learn how to ride a ley line. Devin, you're running support. Walk Jack through what he needs to do to get airborne.
Ready when you are, Jack. You'll need a special spell to properly ride the ley lines, and a strong stomach.
Why? What's this spell like?
Like Lash, only more panic, vertigo, and fear of heights. Fortunately, there's a Shroud Fane in the Harrows where you can find one.
The Harrows over in Havenshire? Got it. Alright, I'll be quick. But hey, you okay? We never really got to talk about what happened at Nicaea.
They're hard for me to pass, honestly. My feelings on all of that destruction. Call me when you have the spell and I'll tell you where we go from there.
Sir, about Orman and what's his name? Thaddeus?
Were the mission parameters unclear?
No, sir. I just figured some more intel never hurts.
It hurts time, Initiate. Do you want to hurt time?
Alright, I'm good. Heading out.
Don't fuck this one up, Initiate.
Technically, you all fucked the second one up, or the one a while ago, so I don't know what you're talking about, like I've been fucking up. She's talking like I've been fucking up. No, it's offensive. This is downright disrespectful too.
Don't think I have a spell for that.
Whoa. Come on, baby. Hold up. Whoa. Alright guys, so gonna be the end of the video. It's been an interesting playthrough. Like it's, I said, the stories are weak. The stories are weak. I'm starting to not find the gameplay I'm not finding the gameplay that fun anymore. So that's pretty interesting as well. So it's getting very difficult to play this game. I think it kind of reminds me of when I played. What game did I really struggle to get through? I remember what game I did. Like, there's not really a game coming in recently that I really struggled to get through. I didn't enjoy it in any way, shape, or form. But the story in this is pretty weak, really weak, and the dialogue is very painful at times. The combat, it's okay. Color is it's fine, but it is also kind of annoying. Kind of I don't know. It just feels repetitive. I don't know. I don't know, guys. Like, not as fun as I thought it would be. Because the story was always be. I always assumed that the gameplay would be what keeping it together. And the gameplay is kind of weak. Like, at least for me, I'm not really enjoying it anymore that much. But I guess we see it as I go deeper into the story, level up the character, stuff, and see if that's still the case. But if like, yeah, it's not really my type of. Would I ever play like a part 2? Perhaps, because if they improve on the writing, if the gameplay is still the same or similar, but they improve on the writing, I would still play a part 2. But if the writing does not improve, I don't know. But oh, it's an okay game. I would not suggest. Sadly, I wouldn't suggest for you to buy this game because if you like the games that I've played or I've enjoyed playing, I wouldn't suggest like I don't really enjoy it. Like, there are time moments, but it kind of reminds me of Rocket City from last year, where there are elements about it I like, and they're fun to have. You can have fun at times, but the story's weak, and most of the game you're not really having that much fun. It's just brief moments in between, and that's basically my issue with this game currently. But oh no, if you enjoy a type of game like this, you might enjoy this. I personally didn't. Well, I'm not really, but as I said, hopefully as I go deeper into the story, level the character, my mind or attitude change towards it. But for now, that's where I'm at, guys. So thank you all for being. Thank you for enjoying the content. Please leave a like on the video if you haven't already. Subscribe to the channel for more content like this, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace. Gamelander out.